All right. Make sure. Think we should be live. I think we should be up and running. What's good, y'all? Welcome back. It's been a minute. It's been like 5 months. 5 months. We back with Berserk. Chapter 376. What awaits in the Kushan lands. Kevin, yes, sir. I see you in the chat with the pirate flags. Nakama right there. Make sure y'all go check out Kevin's channel. Make sure y'all hit that sub for the guy. Yeah, it's been a while, man. Pardon me if I need a memory refresher. Cause like I said, or like you don't know, or maybe you do know, if you're new to the channel, I only caught up with Berserk and binged it within the past year of my life, right? I have a whole retrospective video I put out called the Berserk video, but I change the name every now and then because that's YouTube's algorithm. 420 laws, what's good? So, obviously, I'm not used to waiting a while for Berserk chapters, so if my memory is not what it was on what happened last chapter, please forgive me. I'm not an expert. I'm but a mere mortal, a mere fan making content. So, before we get the stream started, subscribe, notification bell, leave a like, leave a comment, all of that. Read along with me for chapter 376. So, without any further ado, y'all, let's just get into it. All right. What Awaits in the Kushan Lands, Volume 42, now on sale. I actually bought Volume 42 when I was in Japan, physically. Where is it, actually? When I was there in October. It's crazy to think how long ago that was. All right. Boy Guts is going through something in life. I'm being swept away. Bro is in his ethereal form. Bro is feeling real ethereal. What's happening to broski? All right. There goes our girl Shirke. Shirke. Nani? She found him. She found her daddy. She found her daddy. Pulling him out of his darkness, finally getting his shit together. What was that? Bro was just chained up. The fact that they don't even gotta chain up the other arm because he don't have... This is Guts. I don't know why they playing on broski name like they shouldn't chain up his legs too. Unless his legs are chained up. Yeah, you can't just leave one arm chained up for this dude. He can't be trusted. I mean, that's my guy. He can still get out though. What was that? Salat? What are you doing? What's this about Guts being locked up? You must release him from the dungeon at once. I grow weary of this, Rickard. Wow. I don't remember ever seeing Salat's face before. Kind of a pretty boy. Kind of a pretty boy. It's giving King face reveal from One Piece. The Black Swordsman Guts was his name. We know him well and how dangerous he is. So leaving him to his own devices is out of the question. It's not just for our safety, but his own. He said, no. I already know how broski give it up. You're not about to get me lined up, and then he gonna get himself lined up. It's nah. You understand? Yes? Boy, yo, I'm not gonna lie. It's not looking entirely like Miura, but it's fucking good. The art, very detailed. Like the eyes on Rickard right here, very, very detailed. Daiba, young Master Salat, Rickard, come with me. There's a random ram just here. Let's see, Shirke is laying in his bed. What are we gonna do? She's completely out of it. The sun rose ages ago, but she's not waking up. It's weird. She slipped into the deepest layers. She never bungles it like this. Stupid shirke. Even this girl risked it all for guts. Yeah, your boy Rickard doesn't even like know how like Guts party is now. He's like, damn, Guts got some homies. Guts got some homies. Also, shout out to the homies. Knicks tape. Knicks playing tonight. Game 3. I do think the Knicks might lose the game, but Knicks in 5. Knicks in 5. The Celtics looking crazy. I got off topic. Sorry. Even this girl risked it all for Guts. Astonishing. This young thing, capable of releasing her ethereal body. The Kashatria of Durga aside, the martial potential of these people. Should I be able to command them? Pardon me. We were being led to the palace when... Peace. We were a bit rough on you before, but I have something to discuss. Yeah, boy. My boy, Broderick. I am to understand that you set out from some fairy island far from here that dissolved like foam on the sea over the course of but a single night. Fleeting spume, a fairy tale. Bro, Salat is like, what? What? I just don't understand how some people are like, I'm supposed to believe that shit when we seen so much unbelievable shit. Like, in a world where you just keep on seeing crazy shit, how does something like this feel unbelievable to you? Make it make sense. Make it make sense to me. Young master, we too know what it's like to lose a home, to roam without aim. Forgive me. So this is the girl who can rein in the beast. As Ganishka's general, I faced but one man equal to me in battle. It surprised me at the time, as I had a whole host of Daka and Pishasha. Water under the bridge now. Call it a draw. Serpico want the smoke. Serpico looking at him like, they fought each other? Daiba and Guts? 420 lords. Damn. Gotta catch up. Gotta catch up. Gotta catch up, man. I want to be here in real time for when or if it ends. Hopefully the world doesn't end by then. But that's too deep. Let's see. They fought each other. Daiba and Guts. Young master, these people are all of great interest to me. Well versed in the dark arts. Reading Sakamoto Days right now. Yo, I've heard some good things about that. You know what my problem is? Like, my Sharingan isn't fully awoken, right? I still need an anime introduction to something before I can read it, even if it's a couple episodes or just a season, you know what I mean? Before I can read something. And the problem is the same reason why I don't read regular books. Please go ahead, low diff, call me skill issue, call it what it is. But I don't read regular books because for some reason, like, I just don't really, I can read raw data, like an article, like an informational article, but I'm not great at creating like voices and certain personality traits when I'm reading a story. So with manga, even though I kind of did it with Berserk, it took everything in me to do it for Berserk, but I think Berserk is such a very interesting series. You know what I mean? Where like I didn't have a hard time kind of creating a personality trait. So, or kind of like the voices in my head. I don't know. He said, you won't need it, bro. It's that good. It's better than John Wick, man. You know what's crazy? All right. Maybe I might check it out. Because you know what it is for me? It's either I'm going to start like a whole new series blind. I'm still waiting for Kagurabachi to get way more ahead. Or I'm going to do JJK. I do plan on like reading JJK because unfortunately, you may not like this if you're a JJK fan. I wouldn't necessarily call myself a JJK hater, but I just don't get it. Like why people prop it so high. I get loving it, and I can like love a series and enjoy a series, all while pointing out its flaws. And in my experience, JJK has a lot of flaws. Being that the death scenes be crazy, but I don't know these characters to give a fuck about their death. That's all it is. That's all it is. Vinland Saga, I love, but I plan on staying anime only for Vinland Saga because I really just enjoy what they do with the animation and the music and setting the tone and stuff like that. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought Vinland Saga season 2 was fantastic, but I don't think it's for everybody. Because it's so slow. But I think if I had to read that, I'm not sure I would have made it. Skill issue. But yeah, let's continue on with the chapter. I got off track there. I like a good tangent. Let's see. Young master, these people are all of great interest to me, well versed in the dark arts. What say you? Shall I take them under my wing? Will you give them over to me? Do as you like. Ah, Daiba, we about to enter the training arc. Under his wing. What will become of us now? Nah, shorty right here, I forgot her name. But Batty, she about to go crazy. She love doing magic she not supposed to be doing. Hold on, however. Please wait. What? If you have business with us, send an envoy. I'm grateful that you've taken us weary travelers in and guaranteed our safety. But what do you mean by giving us over to him? It seems you still don't understand. On stormy seas, your ship drifted into Kushan waters, and your travels came to an end. You are now refugees. Custom dictates that you will serve in our military. That is all. Indeed, young master. Now you may roll your eyes all you like. But over many moons does the twisting of reason set the world teetering on the brink. We fade to be the sport of demons. Find ourselves gathered in this place. What would you call it if not good fortune, young master? These people should get to hear us out, if only by virtue of who they are. Very well. Come along. Jopie, hey, what's gonna happen? Do you think, like I know? Oh, you're no fun. Shut up. Sorry, may I? I knew it was you, Puck. I'm glad. It's me, Rickard. Haven't seen you since Master Godot's cave. Ha, I see. Oh, you know him. Sorry, he's just like this. Do you seriously not remember? Give me 1 second. Stupid thing. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. I apologize. Do, do. Do, 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 do. Do. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Give me 1 more minute. Burn. Do. All right. Back at it again with the white van. Sorry, y'all. Let's see. Okay. There's something I'd like to ask, if that's all right. Why don't I see Casca anywhere? Didn't she set up for your home on Elf Island together with you and Guts? Speaking of Guts, what is... No, never mind. It has to have been Griffith. But how? Why? Yeah, Rickard is piece of shit together. My boy Rickard, man. All that trauma. All that trauma. Considering the circumstances, I'll give you the unvarnished truth. We Kushan are recruiting troops and stockpiling arms. We're going to war. War? Yes. And I suspect you know with whom. The Falcon of Light and Falconia. See, at first they're like, what do you mean you drafting us? What do you mean you making us join this thing? He said, no, 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 no. Boy, shit is going down. I don't think you realize how shit is going down, but it's happening. It's going down, basement. The Falcon has the power to change the world down to its fundamental principles, and yet he leads the band of the Falcon in suppressing the demons that run rampant outside the capital's walls, ever expanding the borders of his city. Now we've received reports of the Falcon's vanguard forces spotted at the Kushan Empire's western borders. They over here like, what? Do you know what this means? He fears that which lies beyond his reason, beyond the demonic. That is why Elf Island was wiped out. We are next, and there is not a moment to lose. Candyman, he's coming. He's coming. We move to attack the Falcon of Light. And that's the end of the chapter. All right. All right. Definitely a lot of setup. Definitely a lot of setup. It's happening, bro. It is happening. We are in the third in the new chapter. Basically the new arc, I guess, essentially. I'm not sure what the name of this arc is. Seas Quivering Surface and Calamitous War Shadow. So I'm not sure what the name of this arc is going to be. Maybe the Falconia War. If somebody knows what the name of the arc is now, let me know in the comments. But the chapter's starting up with Guts in his ethereal form and basically like feeling like he's being swept away. And then you see Sheer come to his aid and saving him. Seems like it got him to awaken. So it seems like Guts is locked up, chained up, but is somewhat awake and is aware of not aware of what's going on, but he's somewhat come to as opposed to kind of the feeble point that he was in before. One thing I could tell the difference between like this and if maybe what Kentaro Miura was doing before, this is jumping. This is not showing like the whole path of them getting back. It's jumping around, which I think Miura was, at least I felt like he was taking more of his time to show like a lot more dialogue, whereas if now it's like it's getting to the points it needs to be. And, you know, it doesn't feel far-fetched, you know what I mean? We got our boy Rickard, which, like, I want to say the art is looking really, really good, in my opinion, here. Rickard is talking to Salat. Salat is letting him know, like, yo, I know who Guts is. Don't get mad about him being locked up. He's like, but for our own good and for his own good, we got to keep boy together. And Daiba shows up, and then Daiba is like, they're all like in this room around Shirka's body. And we got the whole crew. We got Farnese, we got Broderick, we got Isidro. They're all talking about what's going on while Eva Liv's freaking out about Shirka being in a deeper sleep. Because usually she keeps her shit together when entering this ethereal form. But yeah, they say even this girl risked it all for Guts. So like, Rickard is realizing how much of a good crew Guts has through all of this. Daiba and Salat are basically kind of having a conversation, really talking about the Kushan's customs, the fact that now that they're refugees and trying to come to terms of what happened to Elf Island and XYZ, and Daiba also seeing that we have all these mages from Elf Island, like, oh, they know some art stuff, they know some magic. Let me get them part of our army to train them up so we can, you know, prepare for war and shit like that. At first, it seems like everybody doesn't know what's really going on. Like Roderick and them don't know exactly what they're prepared for and why they're essentially being drafted. And it obviously it comes to near the end of the chapter when he's like, no, 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 no. You know who we got smoke with. Shit is going down right now. And we might as well just come together, right? This is fate in a way. The Falcon, the Falconia himself, Griffith, right? They said Griffith can all of that. And we next because we deal with magic, right? I think that's why he knows they're next because they took out Elf Island, which is something magical and something not demonic. And it seems like the Kushan also dabble in both demonic stuff when it comes to Ganishka, but given that Daiba knows like magic and stuff like that, yeah, these are things Griffith doesn't understand, and he's probably not having it. He's probably here to make an end to that. It was also nice to see that Puck and Rickard and Isidro kind of have a moment, but like Puck is kind of annoying. Like, bro, you acting like you don't remember him at all. Luckily, Rickard has matured a lot as a character from where he was in the beginning to now, like accepting reality and not being doe-eyed. Like he had all these questions and immediately realized, like, you know what? Don't even answer that shit. It was Griffith, wasn't it? Fuck this dude. Shout out to my boy. Shout out to my boy Ricky. But I'm interested to see. This is all basically set up. It was good setup. I can't be mad, even though it was a couple of months. But I'm sure that, you know, we'll get a little bit more sped up. It won't take as much time as we may be used to. Honestly, I could see Berserk ending in maybe at chapter 400 if I'm keeping it a buck. I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't know how many chapters are going to come out this year. But I can tell they definitely put all their work into this, right? They definitely put a lot of work into the artwork here. It's getting better as each chapter goes on. And shout out to Koji Mori and the crew. If I had to give this chapter a rating, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Nothing crazy, you know what I mean? 8 actually feels too generous. 7 is where I'm at. It's definitely mostly set up, but good dialogue, good moments, and I'm excited to see what happens. Hopefully we get another chapter sometime in the summer. I'll be looking forward to that. So we'll end the stream here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Leave a like. Leave a comment. All of that. So on that note, y'all, enjoy your life.